Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Forest. Right, okay, this series is going to change a bit, and I'm going to take a couple of minutes to explain how it's going to change. Okay, so I know I spent the entirety of the last episode ranting about this game, complaining about it, and generally being cheesed off, and basically giving up on the game. I've done my best to calm down, and to forget about all of that, and to instead focus my mind on not getting defeated. Because I don't like to get defeated by games, and I really don't like to get defeated by this one. So, what I have done is I have done research, and I have made plans, okay? I have got plans for this game now, okay? So, basically, the aim of the story is the sinkhole. The sinkhole is the central point of all of this. Like, everything else that isn't the sinkhole is just water off a duck's back. It doesn't matter. So we need to get to the bottom of the sinkhole, basically. So my objective is to execute my simple plan, which I'll explain in a minute, and if that fails to work, I'll execute my slightly more complicated plan. So basically, what we're going to do is, whenever I can summon up the strength, I'm going to play this game, try and bash my head against the wall, get a bit further, achieve an objective, get on with it, etc, etc, etc. I'm not going to try and keep the episodes as structured as before, so I don't know how they're going to work in terms of editing, so there may be outros missing, there may be intros missing, I may change clothes in the middle of it, episodes will be more irregular than normal. I don't know how it's going to work, but I am putting everything in this game aside. Regularity doesn't matter. Humour doesn't matter. Nothing in this game matters except me getting to the end of it, because I do not want to be defeated by this game. So that is what I'm going to do. I am going to bash my head against the wall until I either die or this game gives in and it lets me win. So I'm not going to start a new game. I am going to carry on from my previous point, because there's one thing that I have in this game that is actually helping me, and that is the chainsaw, because the chainsaw is, from what I can see, generally accepted to be the only way to survive this game. So okay, now that I've explained how the formats of the videos is going to change, I need to explain my plans. Okay, so, where are we, first and foremost? Are we on the ship? I think we're on the ship. Yes, we are on the ship. Okay, this is not too bad, actually. Okay, so. Sheesh, I didn't miss this. Okay, so, the first thing that I need to do is to make my way back to the shipping containers, because as much as I didn't realise it at the time, the shipping containers is actually a good landmark to be at, because I've unfortunately managed to spoil some of the story for myself, but I will do my best to not say anything about the story so that you can at least experience it new if you haven't seen it previously. So, this is how it's going to work. My first objective is to get hold of a key card, and that keycard is found in a place called Cave 6, and Cave 6 is best accessed by the shipping containers. Oh, Grinning Gregory, I missed you. Does this bug still work? No. You're useless to me, Grinning Gregory. You're not even a good character. Now, where under the sun were the shipping containers? Oh, gosh. Okay, that's better. Right, so have my compass. Let me find the map, because we're going to need a lot of resources to get through this. We're going to need an awful lot of fighting to get through this, and as I said, I am literally throwing everything to the wind for the sake of getting through this. So, let me find the map. Right, northwest. Okay, so, gosh. So, basically so our first objective is to get back to the shipping containers, to get to, what's that? Oh, stick, I'll have that. What in Odin's name is this? Really? After all of this time, I've managed to work my way back to the this? Can I get back up in the... Oh, for Christ. Thank the stars for that. I thought I'd managed to get myself stuck in the ship, and I'd only just started. So, are these good to eat? Probably not. Let's die to them anyway. No, they seem good. That's grand. So, to Cave 6 we go. Why are you just walking normally? You were walking normally for... You just hit the... Why were you walking normally? None of you people walk normally. You're all a bunch of insane freaks. I know you're covered in blood. You're always covered in blood. You're a moron. Sorry. I'm going to not be in a good... I'm going to be in a good... I don't know. Okay. So, we managed to successfully find our way back to the shipping containers. Good. Because the shipping containers are going to be our marker for the time being as for what we're actually doing. So, I need to build a fire and a shelter in order to get myself a bit of food and get myself a bit of sleep. And then... What do you mean I can't carry any more sticks? I made a stick bag that let me carry 20 sticks, not 10. What did I? Did I do that after I decided? I don't know. Anyway, I'll do this and then we'll be ready to start looking for Cave 6. Did I even say we're going to Cave 6? We're going to Cave 6 because there's a keycard in Cave 6. And that keycard is necessary in order to get through a door, which is at the bottom of the sinkhole. Okay? Okay. Okay, so, while this dinner is cooking up, I can find out where under the sun we're supposed to find Cave 6 in relation to the shipping containers, which hopefully is a cave which is right about east of where we are now. Actually, pretty much directly east of where we are now. Let me get my compass. Yes, east. So yeah, it's pretty much exactly that way, assuming that that cave is in fact the right cave, and I have no idea what it is. Yes, it is! Cave 6, the lawyer's cave, it says. Fantastic. Okay, so that was a complete waste of a lizard. I didn't need to leave that there. Oh well, I suppose it might come in handy another day. Okay, so I need to head directly east and not change direction, and just keep going until I find a cave. And within this cave, we should find many things that will try and kill us. But my giddy aunt, if I can summon up the strength in order to start this game up again, then trust me, I can survive a couple of crazy mutants. I don't care. I don't care what this game throws at me. I am gonna get through this. For the sake of my non-existent reputation, I'm gonna get through this. Give me your armor! And your skins, and your clothes, and your boots, and your motorcycle. To make up for the stuff I lost. Fighting that man who was walking too normally. Which I should emphasize is not a traditional hobby of mine. I do not traditionally walk around assaulting people who walk normally. If you want to walk normally, that's usually fine with me. So anyway, tell you more about my plan. I've got two plans. There's two different ways to get into the sinkhole that I'm planning on. Well, actually, there's three ways. I have three plans. I'm going to do the most simple plan, and if that doesn't work... You want a fight? Because I will so happily give one to you! There's many of them! I will kill you. I will kill each and every one of you. I'll paint you red. I did think about restarting the game in order to reduce the amount of danger coming from these guys, but then I thought that maybe it would be a bad idea because I'd lose the chainsaw and have to go back and get that. So, advantage of not restarting the game, I have the chainsaw. Disadvantage, I have these guys on me. What? I'm pressing left mouse, he just is not... Oh, because it's out of freaking gas. Those aren't even the guys that were chasing me. They were stark naked and bright blue. Great. Am I back in the same cave I'm always in? Oh, what a surprise. I am. And guess what? I am not interested. I am going to reload back to here. And I'm going to go into the cave properly this time. Don't worry, it's only a minor setback. This is why I'm going to be a lot more meticulous about saving. I just realised that's the centimetre higher than that side is. That's really, really annoying. Minor setback, it will be fixed. Let's have a little jump cut to getting into cave 6. Okay, I can't guarantee that this is the right cave, but we're going to pretend for the time being that it definitely is. Okay. I'll get myself a quick fire, cook myself a wee bit of food, and then we will head inside. Oh, and then we'll head inside cave 6. Okay, I'm going to get my lighter. No, there was not a better time to enter this cave. Oh, sheesh. You going to follow me in here, or are you going to stay outside there? Hopefully you stay outside there and you don't follow me in. Okay, so I have absolutely no idea where inside this cave I'm going. Oh. Interesting. Well, I suppose this is a perfectly decent spot to make an extra save. You know, just save the little bit of progress you've made, I suppose, so far. Okay, that's fine. Why would you camp inside here? Oh, it's a fire. It's a real nice place. What? Megan's arrival? Not that... Cassette 1. Where's my cassette 2? Fatal Request Stronghold. Oh no, that's a VHS. View on camcorder. You don't watch a VHS on a camcorder. Watch it on a proper TV. Ever heard of a camcorder you can put a VHS into? Thirsty, find clean water to drink. How about you, game, just frankly turn around and bend over, because I'm not interested at this point. Like, seriously. I should emphasise, as much as I am coming back to this game, and as much as I am not intending to let this game defeat me, I should really emphasise the fact that I still do not like the survival mechanics. The game is fine. The way it's designed is not. I have no idea which way I'm supposed to go, so I'm just going to go one way and hope that it's one way or the other. And if it doesn't work, we'll just have to load back to that save of the 10th there and come back. But no, I really want to like this game. I really think that I could like this game. I just can't because it's driving me up the wall with the aggressive survival mechanics. I suppose we're going this way. Not interested, kid. Seriously, I have a chainsaw. I will murder you. Would you stop giggling? Can I get off this? Does like jump off it or anything? No, I have to go down very slowly. Not that. Chainsaw. Hi. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you all. Yep, each and every one of you is gonna die. Very. Yep, and you. Yep, glitching. I'm not gonna say that because I could. Give me the axe, give me the axe, give me the axe. I'll finish him off myself. Yeah. Actually did manage to finish him off myself. Oh dear. Right. Is there some water around here that I could use possibly? Not really. Great. Oh, great, it's one of you. Just when I thought that my day couldn't get any worse, I have to fight one of you guys. In the dark. Would you like to sort of stand down there and not really be able to fight back? Because that'd be super cool if you could do that. No, you're going to hide under there or I can't actually shoot at you. Thou art very annoying. And I can't actually aim down far enough in order to hit you. Yes, I think I can actually. You should just light the thing already. No, 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 no. That was the weirdest freaking voice I've ever done in my life, but never mind. So, this is an interesting predicament I found myself in. So I'm up here now, I'm up here, oh my giddy, I'm gonna die. I suppose I should take any health off him I can. I didn't like that one. Every other game in the history of mankind has these things lit automatically, except this game. Oh gosh, 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 give me the... This also annoys me. Like, I fell down the sinkhole and I broke every bone in my body. I get ripped to shreds by a mindless mutant and I'm fine. Every single time I'm fine. Why is this game like Fallout? Why does it have such a problem with just killing people? So as it transpires, I was actually millimeters from the keycard. So, there was me getting all disheartened because the page said, oh, you're going to need loads of stuff, you're going to need a rebreather, you're going to need explosives, you're going to need all kinds of bits and pieces if you want to try and get through this cave. Guess what? It doesn't if you're coming by the entrance that I've just entered by. So, lucky me, I made a good decision for once in my life without any prior knowledge. Shut up. So, we just need to kill that man, that Armsy, as apparently they're called. We kill that. We're good to go, my friends. We are actually gonna get the keycard. Hooray! So, give me a minute and I'll kill him. I think it's dead. I think after about 3 attempts, I have finally managed to kill this thing. And let me just kill some of its lovely children down there. Yes, it's dead. Okay, here's a little top tip for you. Do not try and chainsaw one of those things because they are too strong, they do not get staggered, and they will continue to hit you. So don't do that. Attack them from a distance with bows, molotovs, and anything else that you can find. But under no circumstances whatsoever attach them with a chainsaw or an axe, because my giddy arm will you die quickly. Any more of you? Because I just killed your big friend here, so trust me when I say I'll kill you as well. Right. Armour, please. Thank you. It's not much, but it will do. Do I have any medicines? Yes, I do. Okay. So, these little cheeky chaps down here are guarding this. Has me a camcorder. See, look at that! A VHS wouldn't fit into that in a million years. Where's my VHS? Did I not pick the VHS up? Because I could have sworn I had a VHS over there a minute ago. But no, apparently it's vanished. Fantastic. So, you have the most hair of anybody I've ever seen in this game. Only you don't, that's just the back of your skull. My mistake. Okay, so, stage 1 of the plan has been completed. Possibly one of the simplest stages of the plan. So, our next step is to get back outside, clean ourselves up, which is probably too late, we've probably already got ourselves an infection, but never mind. We need to get out of the cave. I might use this cave actually as a safe spot, because I don't think they can actually get me in this cave. So this could actually be a pretty good place to be. So, we have the key card. The next thing we need to do is to get to the bottom of the sinkhole. Now there are 3 different ways of doing this, okay? There's 3 different plans that we can do this. The first, and the most difficult, would appear to be to build a type of glider, which you can then use to glide down to the bottom safely, while losing altitude while not gaining too much speed. That's plan number 1. However, that requires an enormous amount of resources. Because you see, we need to go into a cave in order to get the rebreather, which is a very dangerous trek, and we need to get the rebreather in order to get into a cave in order to get the schematics, and even after the schematics, then have to collect a load of resources in order to get down there. But, this is where the VHS is. Right. I suppose I'll like that for the fun of it. Can I save, please? No, apparently I can't. Apparently you can only save at one of these things once. So, that's the first plan, to get the glider. That seems to be the most difficult, but also the most reliable. Let me just watch this and see what happens. Excuse me a moment. So I think they're in some sort of a helicopter. They were coming up some sort of a pyramid. Very odd. Okay, so that's interesting enough. So yeah, it would seem like you can only sleep in or save at these things once, which is a pain in my bum. But never mind. Let me head back outside, build in myself another shelter so that I can save. Because I do not want to lose this progress. So, plan number 1, build the glider and get down to the bottom. Reliable, but long-winded, dangerous, and time-consuming. Second plan, slightly less dangerous, and slightly less time-consuming, but I'm honestly not convinced that it's going to be less time-consuming, and that is to enter via Cave 7. This is kind of the proper way of entering the cave. Oh, little bunny rabbit on the sand, isn't that cute? So that's Cave 7. However, Cave 7 is the toughest cave in the entire game. Why am I building a fire, Phil? Why are you doing that, you moron? That's not what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be building a shelter, you just used up the sticks which you were in desperate need of, you utter moron. Never mind. That's Cave 7. That takes us all the way down to the very bottom of the sinkhole. So that's kind of the safest in terms of we can't fall to our death. However, it's also the most dangerous in the sense that it's also full of maniacs that all want to murder us. So that's lovely. That's the second plan. The first plan is a kind of a naughty plan, but I've always been one for doing naughty things, so I suppose this is the plan we're working with. And that is to use a zipline. Because you see, at the base of the sinkhole, right about in the very centre of it, is a small pool of water, which if you fall in is just deep enough to break your fall. So, I don't know why I've still got this thing out. So, if you build a zip line directly across the middle of the sinkhole, and then go across it. Thank you. And then go across it. And fall at exactly the right moment, you can fall into that water and get down to the bottom with no problems. How under the sun you're meant to get out from there, I haven't got a clue, but I haven't read anywhere past that. So that doesn't matter. Here's what does matter. I think that seems vaguely doable, because, presumably, we already have the blueprint for the... Would you just... Thank you. We must already have the blueprint for the zipline, right? Freestanding zipline. So basically, you've got your sinkhole. Okay, well imagine your sinkhole like that. You just build a tether there, ponds in the middle, you spin across, drop down in the middle of it, go into the water, jump out of the water, fight off the enemies, and then use the keycard. And that's about as far as I have information for at the moment. So, that's all fine and dandy. The main problem is going to be that's going to require quite a lot of rope, and I've only got 4 pieces. That's going to be a pain in my butt to try and find more rope, but never mind, I will attempt to do that as best I can. So, let me get back to the sinkhole, which I think is roughly over here, because though that blue marker is where the geese lake is, and the sinkhole is not far from there. So let me go back to the sinkhole and find another little spot to save at, and then we will start having a look round here. We can figure out precisely where this this pond is, so that we can build the zipline in the right place. Okay? Okay. So, first I nearly walk off a cliff, and then I get interrupted in the middle of trying to eat a piece of cheese by a load of monsters. And now it's raining as well. Hoorah! Hooray! Hoodly wild. Yep. Okie dokie. The man is here. No. I probably should say before I stand right on the edge of this. Do we see any water? Because I don't. You mean that? You mean that tiny dot right there? It's just there. They mean that. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's not going to be hard to. That's not going to be hard to hit at all. Okay. Right. I'm hungry. Find something to eat. How about you just close your mouth? Because frankly, I'm sick of listening to you. I suppose that will do fine. Gosh, I really wanted the angle of it to stay the same, but never mind. Right, I'll now walk all the way around here. I hope, anyway. I'll now have to walk all the way around until I'm right on the opposite side of this. Oh, what fun. Dream a little dream of me. Right, would you agree with me that that line is perpendicular to the, or perfectly bisect to that circle? I think that 13 pieces of rope. You know what, my friend? That is ding-dong doable. Okay, so now we've got our... This is the stupidest idea I've ever had in my life. We've got that set up. Okay, that's all fine and dandy. So, give me a minute and I'll do some building of bits and pieces. I'd just rather having to be able to reserve all of this chainsaw fuel for when it was necessary on the bottom of the sinkhole, but never mind. I'd also point out that strapping a number of arms and skulls to your back does not make you less chainsawable. Oh, for What? What am I supposed to be scared of? Why can't I, like, have that, like, headdress or something, all the skulls and stuff? That's cool. Why can't I have that? And why is it still night time? How do you go to sleep at night and wake up and it still be night? Right. Anyway, never mind. I'll finish building the zipline. Okay, new sit rep. It's been nighttime for as long as I can remember. I don't even remember what colour the sun is at this point. But we've collected all of the logs that we need in order to build a zip line, and we have we've built ourselves a little shelter here. So my next job is to try and find myself some rope. Because I don't have any more rope. I need much more rope. So I need to go off on a quest and find some. Alright. Hey look, found some hairspray. That's good. Because in my attempts to so much as build the zipline, I have managed to use up almost all my fuel. I had 5 canisters at the beginning, and now I've only got about 2.5 left. Lovely. Never mind, I'm finding bits of rope. I'm not finding an enormous amount of rope, but I'm making small amounts of progress. It seems like pretty much the only place you can find rope is in settlements. I know we can't find any in here, but I'm just looking in case we can find anything. We've got the maximum number of snacks, well in that case I shall eat one. Oh gosh, give me freaking strength. Right. Okay. So this is an interesting development. As it transpires, mutants can leave the cave systems and come say hello to you. Would you like some proof of this? There's your proof. He doesn't seem particularly aggressive. He, her, it, that. Doesn't seem wildly aggressive, so I'm pleased about that. I do not remember setting up one of these camps. So... Oh, I'm covering myself in mud, which presumably is increasing my stealthiness. What are my statistics? Currently feeling good, with a sanity of 61%. That's fantastic. Stealth, no, 40%, that's what it was at before. before when I put the stealth suit on, so I'm not quite sure what covering yourself in mud does. Maybe that makes you slightly less likely to be assaulted by cannibals. I don't know. To be honest, at this point, I don't care. You've probably seen about 15-20 minutes of footage. I've been playing for an hour and a half so far just to get this par, and I have no guarantee whatsoever that the zipline tactic will work. Chances are it's off by 3 radians. Chances are it's off by 3 radians, and that means that it's not going to work at all. And I'll drop down and I won't be... Oh, fuck. Right. Never mind the fact that the world is getting even more dangerous than I thought it was. Never mind that. Let's just keep on the search for some rope and try to avoid combat wherever possible. Because I don't have the resources to keep fighting these guys. Good evening. This is reporter Phil Charhill. He's bringing you a quick update from the world of complete insanity and being very tired to tell you how things are going down in this utterly ridiculous world. Okay, so, it's raining. What an absolute surprise, honestly. I thought we were in Canada, not England. I have just nearly had my leg bitten off by a crocodile. That was fun. I found myself a spear. Look, I found myself a nice spear. Found myself some extra fuel as well. I found myself a boar. Yeah, we still need 4 more pieces of rope, and I'm having extreme difficulty figuring out where on earth I'm supposed to get it from, because it seems like it's not respawning in the places that I got it from in the old days. And what a surprise, I'm having to sit here again, waiting for the storm to pass. Also, can't remember if I showed it or not. I also encountered an armsy. One of the things that we killed in One of the things we also killed in Cave 6, I discovered another one of those hanging around on the surface by the beach. So that was lovely. So yeah, the world is getting amazingly dangerous, and I'm sitting here letting the time tick by. I really shouldn't have this thing open. Waiting for this accursed storm to pass. Yeah, life isn't great right now, but you know, such is life. Okay, so I'm dead again. Basically 2 tribes ganged up on me at the same time. The blue tribe and the optical disc bra wearing tribe decided to assault me at the same time, and I wasn't able to get rid of them. However, this is actually kind of helpful to me, because if this is always the same cave that they send me in, assuming that they haven't taken anything amazingly valuable like the key card. No, I still have the key card and the chainsaw and the axe and the spear. Okay, I have most of the things that matter. But this actually could be beneficial to me, because yeah, because this exit should actually lead me back to what I think is called the main village. Oh, some medicine, excellent. The main village, which should have some more rope in for me. Oh, there's actually quite a lot of resources around here I can make use of. Okay, so as much as this seems like a setback, it's actually a step in the right direction. They've actually helped me out. I'm also hoping that if you die a bit, they become slightly less... perpetually aggressive, should we describe it as such? But probably not. How short would you have to be to make proper use of this noose? Okay, so, it's taken a long time, but we're here. I have no idea how this system works. Like this, I suppose? Like this, I suppose? Like this, I suppose? I suppose, yes, indeed. What in the riches of Odysseus is that? Okay, I should be pleased and proud of myself. However, I'm finding it a little difficult to do that because I've been recording this episode for about 2 hours. Okay. What the... Hi. Yeah. So, basically, this place is infested with bad guys. So, I did that on my first try. That was amazingly successful. I don't know how to get out of here. But I don't actually think I need to. So, there's apparently a door somewhere which uses that key card, which I need to find. That looks like a door. I'm going to minimize the amount of combat I'm doing. I'm going to try and avoid killing people if I can avoid it. Shocker, I know. Me, not trying to kill people. Yeah. Because frankly, I just want to get this done. What I am going to try and do, however, where I can, is I'm going to try and see if I can find... No, that's a rock. Apparently there's a machete somewhere. Okay, that was surprisingly aggressive. I don't know what your guys' problem is, to be honest. I'm just trying to have a nice time. You know, just like here for the cookies, really, above anything else. You guys like cookies, right? I'm just so tired right now. Please take... No idea where I'm going. Oh! Finally! You actually had the balls to kill me. Good. Okay, so, yeah, apparently there's a machete down there. No idea where. I should consult the map, shouldn't I? Yes, I should. You know, you should actually be prepared for stuff. Okay, so, which side are we entering from? We're entering from kind of the northeast side, so we're entering from about there. Okay, so the machete should actually, I think I was looking over that side, it should be over here on the left. So I think you go, you get on and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then just sort of try to guide yourself in. Nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy. Does it every time, every single time it does it like that. Okay, so there's the stompers, the chargers, whatever you want to call them. Let me go stand over here for a minute. I should probably take some medicine, but I'm not going to because I can't be bothered. The least enthusiastic YouTube video. So that's north, so it's on the east side. So it is over there. Maybe it's by the plane wreck? Not plane wreck, helicopter, that's the word I'm looking for. Sorry. Very sleepy. I don't see any machetes. Oh, well, I don't suppose it matters. I really hope I've done everything right up to this point, because I honestly do not know if I have strength to carry on. Okay, so there's a door looking thing. That looks like a door, right? If I said tell me what a door looks like and I showed you that, you'd say, right, yeah, right, yeah. I don't know, I'm getting mad. Oh, just use the accursed chainsaw for once in your life, instead of pretending you can't. Shut up, Bone. Oh, for crying out loud. No, not when I'm this close. I don't care how long we've been going. I don't care if I've been doing all this all day. I don't care if I'm deliriously tired and starving hungry. I don't care at all. Really? You're dragging me all the way up here? Sheesh, you guys need a hobby. Seriously. Like, a hobby other than killing me. Which would be cool. Like, I don't know, maybe learning to put a pair of pants on once in a blue moon. Literally. No, not that. Okay, so that's going to be the end of episode 7. I'm currently recording this post everything that you have just seen and are about to see. But basically, I recorded the entirety of the remainder of the series in one great big long session tonight, and as such, there were no outros or intros for where the episodes would be cut, because I didn't know where they were going to be cut, because I just did it in one great big long marathon. So, all of the intros and the outros that you'll see until the very last outro for the end of the series are all going to be recorded right now. So, so this is weird, but don't worry about it. That's the end of episode 7. We got the keycard, which is important. We built the zipline, which is really important, and we got into the sinkhole and we wandered around and we had a look around. In the next episode, we will go on to do more in the sinkhole. We'll explore more of the sinkhole and we'll get deeper into the story. So, thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen, for episode 7 of The Forest. Look after each other, and good night.